glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Bright lights, big city, and see which of these teams will be able to set their soul on fire in the Las Vegas Bowl. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, catching up with Coach Shane Beamer before the game. As you know, the Pac-12 is trying to rebuild and reload and get back to a conference of dominance in college football. So this game has even more importance here today. They cannot afford to lose to a Power 4 school. They've got to show that they are still a conference of significance here in college football, and that will be played out on the field today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Beavers offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl clip. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse.
Maybe some room here. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Oh, they're after him. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Behind the chains now on second and long. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And the Beavers look to keep this drive humming. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Let's take just a second here and look big picture for Oregon State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Hampton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes a catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Finds his tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat down. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now the play fake. The short hands, it's Rodriguez. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmaker. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Using the quick game. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. Makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. Motion from the wideout. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. The screen, he can go. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Slips through the line. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Split backs here. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a deep man. Got it down the field. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
Wide receiver going in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to Baxter. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. To the air, it's Ward. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Kentucky!
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this. At the pre-snap, he saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point gives him a 10-6 lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Durant. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Maybe picked up a couple, he's down at the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think. Get out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Now facing a 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read content.
And he sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Quarterback running on the draw. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Kentucky going quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dances away. Got the first down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Kick is in the air. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass, it's Ward. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time, and that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, the defense have been doing a pretty good job bottling this guy up. They knew that was a big key in this game, but this guy's got the ability where it just takes one, David, and that was the play right there. Nice vision, able to get into the open field, and his speed did the rest.
And that's why you keep handing him the football. Like, he's going to get stopped, sure, but any given moment, he can make the big play for this offense. They'll keep feeding him because he is that dude.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Pressure coming. Got his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it on the counter. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's McMillan. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Beavers decide to punt it away. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Baxter again. Little bit of running room as he picks up 4 and gets it out to the 5. They'll try to get out of trouble from inside their own 5, but they'll have to convert 3rd and 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Running inside. It's Baxter. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Back to pass, it's McMillan. Right on the money. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on 2nd and short. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Maybe a crease. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Glass. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No sign of the... as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Rushes on him. Drilled as he on 4th down with the heat. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play-action fake. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Shoots it to the left. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking to pass, it's McMillan. He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it down the right side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, you usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for Pater. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well stick with him. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And they'll get off 1 more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Stands in and takes the hit. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. The Wildcats. Send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. on inside. It's Glass. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's McMillan. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nolan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Motion from the wide receiver. Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll try to do it himself. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. On 1st down, it's Baxter again.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to take off. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Gives it on the option. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. C.J. Baxter one more time. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? One possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Looking to throw, it's Ward. On the move, he fires. Working on the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. He'll start this drive firing. Time to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quarterback scuffed, and it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They go back to C.J. Baxter, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Amir. Seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Dropping back, it's Ward. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible, the defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Wants to return it. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down.
And, man, that is the hard part about playing defense nowadays. It's not the first play. It's the second play that you have to react to. It's a pass. Everybody's playing pass, but he has the ability to do that. And we've seen him do it today already. Just take off, make things happen. Now the QB over 100 on the day, and his legs, they're a problem.
Wants to throw on third down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get picked off to stop the threat.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss on that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.